507 days ago, Nick Cordova of Gilbert, Arizona was brutally murdered at his place of business right here at Gilbert Air. You can see the sign is no longer on the building. The business has closed up. I've covered this story before. The business partner, David Sweetman, took control of the business after Nick was brutally murdered, and he closed up the business. So anyway, May 27, 2020, Nick Cordova was in one of these offices right here behind me. I think it was this one right here. His business partner, David Sweetman, was in the other office, and I believe it was right here. As I reported before in some of my previous videos, it's very unusual that David Sweetman was here that day. Alicia, the wife of Nick, had reported to me that David never spent time here at the office, but ironically, he happened to be here on May 27, 2020, when these two thugs came in and gunned down Nick Cordova. So the question is, what happened that day? And the other question is, why is it taking Gilbert Police Department so long to figure this case out? And we haven't had any updates, news briefings, or anything like that. It's almost like this case has been pushed under the rug. I know, police, they do the best job that they can, but I don't want this case to be forgotten. I got to know Alicia Cordova pretty well through this process, and those two beautiful kids that belong to her and Nick. And the people that are responsible for this, that walked through that door right behind me here and murdered Nick that day, need to be held responsible for this. We're not going to give up. I promised Alicia, and I promised all you, my viewers, that we're not going to give up on this case. I was in the area. I wanted to give a quick update. But we need to start asking questions. We need to start making some noise of where this case stands. Where's law enforcement on this case? Who do they have as a suspect? Or suspects? What's going on? Justice needs to be served in this case. And the more voices we have, the more people we have talking about this, posting stuff online, Facebook, whatever, the more we can keep this case alive. But I remember last year around Thanksgiving, around this time, just like it was yesterday, and Alicia was completely tore up, as you can imagine, having to spend the very first Thanksgiving and Christmas without her husband and the kid's father. Here we are again, heading into the holidays with no answers. So let's start asking questions, guys. What happened to Nick Cordova, and who was responsible for this? Who went over here to the AM/PM and pumped gas? Where are those guys at? Who are they? What's going on? We need answers. Nick Cordova needs justice, and we're here to help. So let's share this video out. Let's get talking about it again, and let's keep this on the forefront to see if we can light a fire again under the Gilbert Police Department and under this case, so we can start getting some answers. We got to do it together. It's a team effort, guys. We got to stay vigilant. We got to stay on this, and I'm not going to break my promise to Alicia and those two beautiful kids to keep talking about this case. So anyway, hope you all have a great day. Got some other cases that we're looking at, going to be on the road soon. I love this. I'm passionate about it. And if I can light a fire under just a couple more people, or at least, even one person along the way, somebody that has a passion for this kind of stuff, and I can inspire a few people and keep these cases alive. It's one of the things I like to do. We don't hardly ever solve these cases, but we help raise awareness, and I want to keep awareness in the Nick Cordova case going. We need to catch these thugs, these horrible people that walked in there and gunned Nick down on that day. So anyway, talk to you guys soon.